3.
Now coming to the recycling of sewage water, sewage filtration system, we'll be having at first we have to do screening process. In this we are having three grades of mesh. This is the primary screening, secondary and tertiary screening. Through this the solid wastage is restricted to flow into the sedimentation tanks. In this generally we have sedimentation, aeration, primary chlorination, and the other process in which color order of the sewerage water is removed. Now we can see the water flow. Sewage water comes through this, enters through this pipe in this way. You can see here the paper wastages and the vegetable wastages. The polythene covers are stopped by the primary stage, and at this secondary screening, small solid particles, solid wastage are stopped, and here very minute particles, minute wastage present in this sewage water are restricted here. And then by opening this valve, we will enter the water into sewage sedimentation tank. In this the sewage water looks like this. After the sedimentation process completed, by this pipe, by opening this valve, we will be sending the water to this aeration tank. In this aeration tank, water is exposed to atmospheric air so that it absorbs oxygen, it consumes oxygen, and we are using, for this aeration process we are using a motor having an RPM of 1400 and having a capacity of 1/70 horsepower. Now we can see the working of this. You can see the working of this. The water gets disturbed in this aeration tank by using a motor. Fan is attached to it, so that water gets effectively exposed to atmosphere and it absorbs the oxygen. Now we have completed aeration process. Then our next task is to send this water into this tank. In this tank we are adding H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, which removes the smell in this sewage water. Now let us add some amount of By adding this H2O2, the bad smells or odors present in the sewage water are removed. This sewage water is having an ppm of 580. We have to reduce the hardness of this sewage water. For that we are adding sodium carbonate anhydrous for it. Let us add some sodium carbonate to this water, as we have earlier added H2O2 for removing the color, for removing the bad smells present in it. Let that water undisturbed for a while so that it gets reacted with the sodium carbonate and the hardness of the water is reduced. Now we have to remove the color from this sewage water. For that we are adding Chempure. Chempure is added for the removal of color from the sewage water. After this, we have to open this valve. Water enters into this tank, chlorination tank, primary chlorination tank. You can see that the color of the water is slightly changed. Yes, the color is changed. In this we have to add an amount of chlorine water. For this is primary chlorination, where the disinfectants infectants are killed. Now we are adding primary chlorine water to this water, to the sewerage water. After letting this for some time, we have to open this valve and through this pipe. Through this pipe, we are sending the water for source. By this, the recycling of water is completed. Through that source, we can use this water for further filtration for both domestic and drinking purposes. Till now we have seen the working model of our project or demo of our project, solar driven water management system. Why we have added solar to the title of our project is, we can also use solar energy when implementing this project in a large scale, large sectors. There we can save huge amount of electricity. Though we know that solar energy is eco-friendly and it is having a high lifetime, it is having low maintenance cost, and it is renewable energy.
From our main motto, we say that it is useful for the people living in rural areas. By implementing this project, scarcity of water is avoided. Underground water level is saved. We can save about the government budget up to 58%. By further development of our project, we will try for better results. Thank you.